Valley Club, you knew level cap 105 was right around the corner, and now we got some of the initial details for you in this video. Start hoarding your Iso-8 energy for next week's events and start spending your Snowglobes very wisely. Some of the free income for the Snowglobes is going away. We're gonna talk about all of that stuff and more in this video. And if you're ready for everything else in the weekly blog, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin and I hope you're having an excellent day. Level cap 105 is right around the corner. Start hoarding your gold training mats. Start hoarding your Iso-8 energy for next week's events. We're going to talk about everything that is coming up. And if you get some value from this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new Marvel Strike Force video goes up on this channel. Well, let's get right into the advanced copy of the blog. Commanders, this is your battle plan for January 11th through the 17th, and Hercules is coming out next week, January 13th, so Monday. Emma Frost, X-Men version of Emma Frost is gonna be in the next battle pass. And then we got the events for the month-long milestone, Phoenix Force Fitness, Into the Spotlight, Survival Training, Alliance, and the Web milestones. And then the Snowglobe donation ends. So every time you're donated to your Alliance, if we go in the game right now, when you donate your Alliance gifts, you'll get some Snowglobes or some Snowglobes here. Well, that is going away. This, I'm assuming the Shadow King basic awaken ability is gonna stay, but yeah, no more Snowglobes. So once you go into the Snowglobe store, I guess the only real place that you can get a lot of these Snowglobes, maybe not from the donations, maybe it's from these buying it, but yeah, if you're trying to get this Astral Force to get that star, the next red star for Shadow King, you're gonna have to use some gold for that because the donations are gonna end on January 13th. Hercules is gonna become available on the 14th. And then Kahori, Miss Marvel Classic Pack 2 removed from the war completion reward. So no more just free orbs for there. And then the Quick Rumble Blitz is the absolute A-Force. Now Hercules is coming on January 14th and it should be a normal release method. 675 power cores for his orb, and you could get a jackpot of 180 Hercules shards. Normally you're gonna get about 6, maybe you're getting 8, but if you get a jackpot, get lucky, you get even more. Red stars, the increased drop rate, 25% drop rate for Hercules will be on that on his release day for about a week or so, and he will be the key to the Uncanny Avengers. Will complete that raid team and will be part of that Mighty Avengers war team. And the big news of the blog, level cap 105 is coming very soon. I was predicting that level cap 105 would be coming around late January, early February. Maybe it's gonna come even earlier. We don't have an exact date yet, but it says the maximum commander and character level increases soon. Be on the lookout for the next 5 levels to increase the power of your characters. And what they've done previously is they've increased the level cap, also the gear cap at the same time. But what they did last year, if I'm remembering this correctly, they increased the level cap and then they waited some time to increase the gear cap. And I guess that's a way to mitigate some of the training mats and some of the gold that we would need for your characters. So yeah, it is coming very soon. You guys knew it would be coming very, very soon. So start hoarding your gold, start hoarding your ISO or your training mats so that you could level up these characters right away. We also have coming up, you have an event that will include experience in the leaderboard that will pay out after the level cap increases. And this event that they're describing is the event next week in that leaderboard. So if you want to try to get ahead of that level cap increase to increase your commander level so you could eventually increase your level of all your characters, then you could kind of get a head start. But it is happening next week. So that means the level cap is not increasing next week. So sometime after next week is when we can expect this level cap to increase. Let me know your prediction for the date. Also have a special milestone to celebrate new levels with special rewards in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for a blog with more details. Free Claim Friday was pretty disappointing. 100 dumbbells, 500 lucky coins, pretty weak in my opinion. Let me know what you think this should have been. But we also have Spotlight 2 and Spotlight 2 Strike that is coming up very, very soon because Hercules is being released next week. As mentioned in previous blogs, Spotlight 2 will conclude with the release of Hercules, January 14th. And then we're gonna have Spotlight and Spotlight 2 Strike beginning. So hopefully you and your lines can get into this. The Iso-8 requirements are pretty steep, but the good thing is the normal difficulty, there's no requirements. But as you get into the difficulty 1, difficulty 2 of at least the prologue, well, you needed that Iso-8 level 2 purple or level 3 purple for that. So hopefully the rewards are worth it for that upgrade, and hopefully they do increase some purple Iso-8 in the rewards. On to next week's events. The event for next week is going to be called Phoenix Force Fitness, And how to score points in this? Well, you could earn Phoenix Force orb fragments from Iso-8 campaign nodes. So start hoarding your Iso-8. We don't know the conversion ratio of Iso-8 spent to the amount of orb fragments you get. We never know that at the end of the day. So incomplete results for this, but you're getting more points for battling a war with Hercules and for battling a war with the absolute A-Force characters. Hoard, Miss Marvel Classic, and Medusa not required to score all the points for the absolute A-Force end of this. Rewards include some skill gear, purple Iso-8 resources, and leaderboards, diamonds for Jean Grey, and experience for the next level cap. Top 10 receiving a full level payout will happen after the level cap increases. And the web event that leads into this main event is the survival training again, where you need to spend that uncanny energy. Not a very fun event. I did like the previous events where you spent currency in the stores. Hopefully that returns in February, but yeah, this is not a very good web event for January. Taking a look at the scoring for that though, there are some Phoenix Fitness orb fragments in there. There's 8,000 orb fragments in this. We also have some Phoenix Force milestone points in this, 28,000 milestone points, and some dumbbells, other rewards as well. And moving on to the main event chart, where do you need to get is a stopwatch right here. Milestone 15, 198,000 points is what gets you that. Also getting some dumbbells and other rewards here. Taking a look at the scoring, let me make this a little bigger so we can see exactly what the scoring for this is. And Phoenix milestone points, 1 point. Orb fragment is 1 point. Battling in war is 3,000 points with a limit of 72,000 points. Should be pretty easy to get to that. Using your absolute A-Force in war at varying star levels awards you some points. You can get to the limit with just Wasp, just Ironheart. So you shouldn't have a problem getting to these limits if you play all your war battles. Hercules, unless you buy this character or get lucky in some of his orbs, not going to get him to 5, 6, or 7 yellow stars. So we're not going to use that in the calculations. But taking a look at the calculations, the Phoenix Force is a 7-day milestone. 198,000 points is where you need to get to. So if you added the points from the web, 28,000, the orb fragments from the web, 8,000, war battles, 72,000, and if you just have Wasp and Ironheart at 5 stars, well, 12,000 points, 6 stars, an additional 18,000 points, and 7 stars, an additional 24,000 points. We add up all of those limits together, that is a total of 162,000 points. And to get to milestone 15, 198,000 points, there is a difference of that of 36,000 points. So you need to make that up from your Iso-8 spend. It should be pretty easy to get that. You're getting about 1,000 Iso-8 energy per day if you do your 50 core refreshes. So hopefully there's a good ratio. We don't know exactly what it is. Now to get to that meta item, getting that stopwatch, getting to milestone 15 shouldn't be that hard. I'm not expecting to be that hard because normally when there's a leaderboard attached to this, it's pretty easy to get that meta item, and the competitive comes from the leaderboard itself. Now, there are going to be some diamonds for Jean Grey awarded. Top 2,000 gets at least 1 diamond for Jean Grey. You're getting some diamond orb fragments, the top 10%, and everyone gets some experience no matter where do you lie on this. Even if you're like the last place, you're still going to get some experience for that level cap increasing. Next week's Alliance milestone is pretty much the same as the one we have going on right now, where you need to play in the Spotlight, 2 raids, use Jean Grey in the raids, collect allied supply, 6 orb fragments, and the scoring looks very similar as well. You get these dumbbells. We're having a limit for this of 230,000 points for battling the raids. Also, if you have Jean Grey or someone in your alliance has Jean Grey, limit of 60,000 points. The dumbbells stop at milestone 15, and it's a little harder to calculate this one because you're getting some of these points for every node in the Spotlight raids. So it should be easy to get these dumbbells. It has been in the past, although we don't see the full scoring yet. It is a 6-day milestone. And of course, the Quick Rumble Blitz, as we said, is the absolute A-Force characters. But everything that we said in this video is subject to change because everything in this blog post is always subject to change. But even if the information is subject to change, hopefully you did get some value from this video. And if you did, leave the video a like. And if you want to see what are the top 10 characters farm in Marvel Strike Force right now, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hulk Fist Bump ValleyFlyin out.